Signs in Stories. Level 3. What happened to the shawl? Author Arvind Gupta, illustrator Devasmita Dasgupta. One day, the great Buddha was taking a walk around the monastery. He was approached by a monk who wanted a new woolen shawl. The Buddha asked him, "What has happened to your old shawl?" It had become very old and worn out. "So I am using it as a bedsheet," replied the monk. The Buddha asked again, "But what happened to your old bedsheet?" "Master, that bedsheet got old with use. It was worn and torn. So I cut it up and made a pillow cover out of it," replied the monk. "But there certainly was a pillow cover before you made a new one." "What did you do with your old pillow cover?" asked the Buddha. "My head had rubbed a million times against the old pillow cover and had made a big hole in it. So I made a doormat out of it," replied the monk in earnest. Gautama Buddha was not satisfied by this answer. He always delved deep into every issue. He asked the monk, "Tell me, what did you do with your old doormat?" The monk replied with folded hands, "Master, the old doormat had got totally worn out. After being used for so long, the wart and the weft had come out. So I took the cotton fibers and braided a wig out of them. Later, I burned the cotton wig in the oil lamp." The Buddha smiled after listening to the monk. The monk got a new shawl. Make your own cloth ball. Choose old clothes at home that you can reuse. You will need to cut out 2 pentagon shapes and 5 petal shapes like this. Hand stitch the pieces. Or get an adult to machine stitch them. Leave one small hole in one pentagon. Turn it inside out. Insert a strong balloon and blow it. Twist the mouth of the balloon, tie a knot and push it through the buttonhole. Yippee! Your colorful cloth ball is ready. Fun with threads. Here is an easy way to have hours of fun with small bits of thread or wool. Find an empty matchbox. Thread a length of wool about 70 centimeters long diagonally through the box. Thread a length of wool in another color through the other diagonal. Tie the ends together. Ask a friend to hold both ends of the wool. And you can slide the box gently across. Surprise, surprise, the wool seems to change color as it comes out of the box. Recycle, reuse, reduce. We buy, use and throw away things without thinking much about them. We buy much more than we need. Our mantra seems to be buy more, throw more. We misuse Earth's resources like water, trees, sand and soil and produce tons of junk that become mountains of garbage. But has it always been like this? Have we Indians always been wasteful? No. History tells us that Indians have been very frugal and sensible. We believe that every object has several uses, not one but many lives. The concept of reuse and recycle has very deep roots in the Indian culture. This story is 2500 years old, set in the times when the great sage and teacher Gautama Buddha lived. It shows a deep respect and sensitivity for the material world. It has many lessons for us. Indian Sign Language narration by Sagar Ali Khan. Indian voiceover by Pranad Suresh. Courtesy Story Viewer by Pratham Books. Content produced by Uniki.